Alright, so one of the things that we're going to do today is I got to clean up this Super Nintendo. It's starting to act up. The games are hit or miss. I know the games work, but you put them in and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, and I know it isn't the game, so we're going to go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol in there and clean that connector up. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty, but I got to do it for the Super Nintendo, and oddly enough, I also have to do it for my big red back there. I got to pull that board out of the Neo Geo and clean that up because one of the slots is acting up and it's also causing it to reset and lock up. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cleaned up and see if it helps. Super Nintendo's clean and back and running first try. So the connectors were dirty. Got in there with the rubbing alcohol and wax paper guy and cleaned it up, and it rocking and rolling. Alright, so we're going to pull this 4 slot out because it is dirty and it is causing the system to lock up. So I'm going to pull it out, pull the shield off, which has probably never been off, try to clean up what I can, and I brought some wax paper and rubbing alcohol to clean out the slots. So hopefully that'll help with it, and we'll put it back in and test it out. Alright, so after fighting with it for like 5 minutes, I was able to get behind it and pull this stupid screw out because I had the ground was actually attached here, so I had to get in there. But this thing's gross, as you can see. It's pretty dirty, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this shell off. Look at all that nice debris on there. That's gross. There's like mulch on this thing. Yeah. So I'm going to pull the shell off and clean it and try to clean these slots out and see how my battery's looking, because it's probably original. So I need to order a replacement battery and probably get a new BIOS put in there. But let's check it out and see what it looks like. Alright, so it is unscrewed. Did I miss one? Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot and I missed one. Alright, now that that last hidden 5th screw is out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So as you can see, the shell itself is disgusting, so it needs to be cleaned. But put this down here, and now we can focus on this guy, which it is pretty gross. So I'm going to take it outside and blast it with some air first and then kind of come back and see what we're looking at. But battery's probably original. But I'm going to go ahead and pull these apart and see what we are dealing with. The bottom of the board's super nice and glossy and pristine and nice. But we're going to go ahead and clean it up. So next time you see it, hopefully it'll be clean. It's absolutely disgusting. It's the first little section of PCB clean. We're dealing with straight black. It's gross. So it's actually cleaning up pretty good. Actually getting some shine off of everything here. Kind of bummed about that, but I think it's just some carts going on and off of it. But it's going to be hard to get into these little header things here, but pretty sure we can get something in there to clean those up. Using Q-tips and shop towels. They're supposed to be lint-free, but they still get kind of torn up from the pin header, so you can see the parts that have been cleaned so far. I'm doing all the easy stuff first, but that's after and before. This is like gray to actually shiny PCB green. So we will do some more. Good. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is we're going to use a card with some wax paper to get in these grooves. Basically just kind of clean these slots out. And it does tear them up a little bit, but this is basically the old Naki, I think they're called the Eliminators, that they made for like Nintendo and Super Nintendo. It's literally what they did. So we're going to try to, this stuff is so easy. I need like super gnarly wax paper, like industrial strength or something. That's a little bit. It does tear it up, but gets in there and it cleans some of the dirt out. It's hard to see, but there's some stuff coming off it. Gonna do that and then finish cleaning up the rest of this stuff and then put it back in. Alright, so most of it came off. It cleaned up pretty good. It's actually shiny now. There is a battery in there still. It's a little bit swollen, so I'm going to put it back in to see if that helped anything. I'm actually going to open the cards real quick to clean those too. But it's actually green. It's no longer gray or brown. So there's still some dirt over here that I tried to get off, but it's really on there. But I really just wanted to get these contacts clean, and a lot of crap came out of there. So we're going to go ahead and open these games up and clean them. Then we're going to plug it back in, and hopefully we have a working Neo Geo again. Much easier. What we're going to do is put this little guy on here. So that's our JAMA connector. So then our rainbows are here. They go like this. I do not have like delicate hands for this kind of stuff, man. Let's get this ground out of the way. There we go. This last one, I'm going to use your light real quick if you don't mind. Put it over here. So now, you put the Neo carts in real quick. Triangle to triangle. Remember that. So we should be able to, from here, turn this guy on and see what happens. It's good. No garbage on the screen. Next we have a metal slug. This is Blazing Star. I turned the volume down on the motherboard, I gotta turn it back up. Ah, I got grids, I gotta clean that cart better. I'll pull that one out and re-clean that cart. And this is... what is it again? Busted Move? No, Shop Trooper, second squad. Yep, cool. So we got a nice clean picture now. So I'm gonna pull Blazing Star out, clean that up, clean up one other cart, pop them back in, we'll do one last check on it. But so far, seems to be doing alright, I think. Looks pretty good. We'll check back. Alright, checking it again. I think my third slot needs board work, but we'll see. It's been acting up still, but let's check and see what it do. Okay, so we got Metal Slug. It's working pretty good. Oops. Yeah, see, I still got that grid on the right. It's bugging me. I don't think it's the cart. It might be. That one's working pretty good too. See what the game looks like. See if it's any. No. Okay. We had lines on this one last time. No, so the lines aren't there. So that looks pretty good. Oh. Alright, so let's Check this last guy. Yeah. No graphic glitches outside of that one little weird one on Puzzle Bobble, so it looks like our cleaning at least helped. I still need to pull the board back out eventually and do the battery swap and update it to Unibios and all that fun stuff, but it seems to be working at least a little bit better, so we'll label that as a win for today. Alright, so there it is, back in the row. I'm going to pull out Mario Bros. And look at that, it's having a horizontal sync issue, so I'm going to see if we can't sort that out tonight too, but Neo's back in the lineup. Seems to be doing okay. I don't know if we're going to get blurry or not, but keep an eye on it, see if it still locks up or resets or does anything weird, but so far it looks to be doing alright. On to Mario Brothers. So a little tap of the B+, got it to sync up, so we got lucky on that one apparently, so luckily that's not really a repair. We just had to adjust one of the little pots on the chassis and it seems to be going pretty okay. We got a little bit of a shake. Probably keep an eye on it just to be safe for a couple minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and scooch it back. Let's be working. Also wanted to capture this real quick. I put a gun cannon or cannon spike, whatever you want to call it, into the Naomi universe today. Looks to be really neat. I never played the arcade version, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's super dead in here tonight because it's getting ready to thunderstorm here, so the rain just started coming down. So we're probably gonna call it an early night tonight, but I'm gonna try to hang up this creature painting, or not painting, print. And then we'll probably see where we are after that. Alright, so Mario was kind of easy to get going, knock on wood, so we're going to work on hanging this up. This is a print that I got from Spooky Empire down in Orlando. I'm not sure who exactly does it, but it's they do like limited prints. I think this is like limited to 100 or something like that. Yeah, 100. And this is number 4 out of 100, but it's a 3D print of Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is freaking amazing. So we're going to put some actual hardware on it, and I ordered this. It's kind of hard to see, but it's supposed to be like a darker green driftwood looking frame. There you go, thank you, babe. So I put that on there to kind of contrast it. I didn't want to just put it like in a black plastic one. I wanted to kind of give it some color on it because everything else is black and white and kind of 3D-ish looking. But I'm going to put the hardware on it, and then we're going to go ahead and try to hang it up over the actual machine. I think it'll look pretty cool above that. Should be enough space to hang it there. It should look pretty good.
So, yeah. Adam is currently drilling a screw into the wall to hang the creature sign, or poster, above creature. Did you drop it?
No. Kind of in there.
More to the right. Bring the right side down more. More. That should be pretty good, I think.
Okay.
We'll bring the right side down a little more. I think that's about as good as you're gonna get. And if I'm off, viewers, you can blame me. You can blame me. Cool.
Alright, we got it hung up. Probably needs to be a little higher, but I'm short, so either have to shorten the string or have it hung up probably like almost all the way to the roof, but I think it looks pretty cool. Sweet little poster above it. It's pretty neat. Appreciate you guys watching, and Next time we're gonna be working on this little guy here, Freddy. I gotta fix the pin in Freddy's head. It's busted, so I gotta put a thicker pin in there so the vuck doesn't keep popping and not spitting the ball out. But that'll be on the next one. We decided to work on this guy tonight. Christy was able to see what the issue is. So in addition to the vuck being a little keyholed, Freddy's whole you have to see Freddy's whole scoop here is wiggling around, and it shouldn't be doing that. So we've got to find out what it's supposed to be mounted to. Hopefully it's not broken, and also this plate popped off. So we're gonna put those back in, try to remount this scoop on the back here, and then we should have a working Freddy again, hopefully. So Chrissy found it. Go ahead and wiggle that for me. That's not supposed to do that. The screws are supposed to be tight into the wood. You want to try tightening them? There you go. There you go. I know you're left-handed, but it's not lefty-tighty. We're not in Australia. We're not. So once we get those tightened up, we should be able to put that other bracket back on, and then, oh yeah, it's much better.
Yeah.
You know, it's also funny, Freddy is no longer going to go when he talks.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to wiggle. Maybe a little bit. How about a nice cup of joe? Why is the Freddy hand, or why is the Freddy head not on your hand right now as a puppet? Is my question to you.
Because it's heavy?
No, on your hand.
Yeah, but I think this is funnier.
Here, take this.
Oh, it's still recording.
Hey, guy. Hey, guy. What's going on, guy? Hey. What's going on, guy? Pound time, bitch. Yeah. While we have Freddy's head off, we're going to go ahead and clean up some of this residue in the back here. That's good. That's good. This is all nice and super tight again.
Sort of.
It's tight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was flopping around, so that's awesome. So now the ball's not going to lose all of its kinetic motion when it hits this. It's actually going to have something to flip out at. So the balls are probably going to come flying out of his mouth now, like when we first got it. Which is, you know, it's really good. So now we got to see if the wood screws will grab into the holes that are here. I think they probably just loosened up like this one did over time.
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and put some wood screws in there. She actually found them in the bottom of the cab. So we're going to tighten that back up and hopefully it'll work. Will you stop touching stuff? 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. It really is a pretty game. I gotta get a flipper. Gotta find the glove. Can't find any for sale.
No glove, no love.
God, it's so creepy. Animatronic heads are always creepy with the face off. Like him and Rudy are pretty close. I mean, Rudy's worse because he looks like a gremlin. Still kind of gross though.
Shit is loose on this.
What happens? Some shine back in this playfield. I'm gonna button it back up.
There we go.
Just tighten up the last. Yep.
Wait, hold on, it's not wired.
It's gotta go underneath here. There we go.
There we go.
Chris is just tightening up the last couple bolts. We tested it and he straight up freaking hawks and pinball loogies. Now they go flying rather than just dribbling out of his face. So we'll get a cool gameplay video of it when she's done tightening these up. We also got to get 2 new blinker bulbs for his head so his eyeballs light up. Those are both burned out. So cool, it's up and running. Got 3 games back up today, not bad. You can get a lot done when there's no customers. Freddy's all buttoned up. So we're going to slide him back into the row. That's going to end it for the day. 3 games up and running. Yeah, we got powder coating, so it makes it kind of a pain in the arse to...
I love how you're just like recording, struggling.
Oh yeah. I thought you were an independent woman who don't need no man. Who don't need no man.
I don't.
There you go.
Don't.
So.
Just kidding, sometimes.
So we're gonna slide it back in, wrap it up. Good goes.